My name is Lisa Williams, and I'm the manager here at Shekinah Ranch. Our goal here at Shekinah Ranch is to teach children character education and life skills, also to have them have an experience with animal husbandry, outdoor education, and aquaculture and agriculture. One of the main reasons it's important for people to support Shekinah Ranch is that we offer skills here that they cannot get in ordinary education. For instance, the raising of aquaculture or raising fish for food. I mean, you just can't get that in a classroom. And also, when the children are out, they learn how taking care of the animals is an everyday responsibility. It's something that's very similar to being an adult, taking care of a family. You have to feed the animals every day, water the animals every day. Without that, they would suffer. And we stress that very strongly, that life here is dependent on their life, on them being, on them having a care for what they do and taking pride in what they do.
We want them to, check them out, observe them to see whether or not they've been wounded, find out whether or not they've been sick. Sometimes a chicken will start getting sluggish because, it might just be worms. Well, we don't use any antibiotics for worms. We use natural, plants. So periodically they'll throw spinach in here. Periodically, they'll throw lettuce or, oregano or something in here, or just wild grass, and that helps purge the chicken. People don't know when an animal is stressed, it releases toxins into the body or into the product. And so we don't want to be selling toxic food.
Yeah.
And they're pretty, herd tariff. I mean, they get to. Okay, so here it is. This has got oyster shells in it, so that helps them produce. Look at that. Produce strong eggshells, and sometimes we like to just throw it out on the ground because that promotes them scratching around in there. It needs to help. It put what you put in is what's going to produce. We are what we eat. So, and there's this movement. People want to get out of eating chemically laced food and full of hormones and herbicides and pesticides and antibiotics, and that's what we do here.
They do not. Who's this that kind of reddish brown? That's
Okay, so here we have, this is a small tilapia, but you see how clean it is and how healthy it is. And you know, that'll have a fillet on there about that on each side. So what we do, we have a controlled environment where we're growing these fish, and you can just pan over there and you can see more of them are coming up. And we make sure that with these great big heat filters that we're maintaining quality water purity, and the fish are happy, and so they keep growing and keep growing and keep growing until we have sometimes, I mean, I had a customer come in here a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna throw it back, and he had a 3-pound tilapia about like that. And so if you want good quality product, this is what we're here for. And we have a lot of customers, we have room for a lot more, but you know, just come to one of our dinners or order some, and you'll never go back to the commercialized fish that's being grown with a lot of chemicals and a lot of hormones. It's a horrible thing. But this is great, it's a great product, and you'll enjoy it. A lot of work. It's just keeping him focused. We try to match the skill sets that's necessary to complete a job with either their strengths or their weaknesses. If it's their weaknesses, we'll put one of the stronger young men with them so that it keeps them on target. Eventually, their weaknesses become their strengths. When I was in sports, my coaches would always say, okay, this is your strengths. And we always had our strengths, but he said, these are your weaknesses. So today, we're going to work on your strengthening your weaknesses. And if we always cater to our strengths, there's sometime we're going to be handicapped, because those weaknesses, they turn into handicaps. And then people live the rest of their life making excuses. Okay?